Alright. Take 3. Let's see if this is enough. Oops. Alright, so second semester just started. There's another full moon though. Wonder what kind of shadow will appear this time. Yeah, I'm worried. So I've gotten my party to an okay level, maybe. Main character's level 51, which is pretty much unimportant. 2 of the party members are level 50, with the third being 47. Hopefully that's enough to be able to pull this off. Class ends for today, full moon's tonight, so we need to head straight home.
Man, Chidori wasn't at the station today. Maybe I should check again. Nah, on second thought, I better stay put. The operation's tonight. The operation, huh? When it comes down to it, we're fighting to protect her, too. Wow. Thinking about it like that kind of fires me up. Maybe we really are, like, heroes of justice. All right!
Don't move.
Huh? Wait. That voice.
Tonight marks the 6th full moon. Have you found the shadow?
Yes. It's near Polonia Mall, I think. For some reason, I can't quite pinpoint its location. I'm trying to narrow it down, though.
Is that part of its power?
Sorry, I'm not really sure about that either.
We have enough to go on.
Amada, did you find him?
No, I can't find Junpei-san anywhere. His backpack isn't here, so I don't think he's been home yet.
What is he doing? He knows tonight's a full moon.
I'm not picking up a signal anywhere near the dorm either. Should I take more time to look for him, just in case?
No, it's okay. You're young. Sometimes you just get in one of those moods. For now, though, we need to focus our attention on the shadow.
We can't afford to waste any more time. We need to get moving.
Let's go. Hold up. Did you say anything about this?
Give me a second, turn that up a bit. I should do. Not that I remember.
All right then.
Alright, better.
Any luck?
I only sense a faint presence. It seems so close, but I can't reach it.
All right, we can split up and search for it. There's no time to lose, so let's hurry.
Wait! Please, I can do it! This is what I'm here for! Feel the movement of the earth through your fingertips. Hear the answer of the wind flow through your hair. Taste the knowledge of the water on your lips. Tell me, Lucia, what shrouds me from the truth?
Hey, is she okay?
Don't break her concentration.
This is some kind of web beneath us?
A web? Perhaps it's related to the old power cables underground. Back when the island was still being developed, this is where the main power station was located.
Underground cables?
Yes, a large number of power cables remain underground in a sprawling network, much like a web.
So that's what's interfering with her ability?
Thank you, I guess. I figured it out now. It's not that the cables are interfering. The cables themselves have been possessed by the shadow.
They what? So, everything under our feet is part of the shadow.
No wonder you couldn't pinpoint it. It's covering this entire area.
How are we supposed to beat something like that?
Stubbornness.
Running underground, huh?
Ow!
I can't believe how easy it was to sneak up on you. Is the rest of your team this oblivious?
Damn it! I can't fight back like this! This isn't funny, Chidori.
I want you to do something for me. I have orders for you to pass along to your team. You can at least communicate with them, can't you?
My team? Orders?
Do as I say, and you won't be harmed. All you have to do is call off your operation. Easy, right? And not just the one tonight. All of them.
You want me to cancel the operation? No way. You're not one of them, are you?
Quit wasting time.
Dun dun dun. Surprise, surprise, Chidori's a part of Strega.
So the shadow controls a whole underground network? This is a problem. We have no means of attack.
Your notes from previous battles mentioned a shadow that was able to take control of the monorail. I'm guessing this shadow must have its own body, just like that one. Let me see if I can pinpoint it. Fuka.
Even if we know where it is, we still have to get to it.
If it's abandoned, there may still be a way to enter the facility where the cables converge.
We'll see.
I found it. It's here, in the mall.
In here?
It's inside a small chamber underground. It's rectangular, so I assume it's man-made.
Is it some sort of basement?
Wait a minute. I overheard the manager of Escapade a while back. He was saying the power supply's been acting up lately. There was a big outage because of it that forced him to cancel some important event.
An outage?
Yeah. Mentioned they remodeled the basement into a control room a while ago. Maybe we should take a look.
That's gotta be it.
Good job, Yamagishi. All right, as soon as we're ready, we'll make our move.
Okay. Now that we're finally in control. So this is the party I'm going in with. Kin, Mitsuru, and Akihiko. Sorry, Brakihiko. 49, 50, 47. I thought Akihiko went up to 50. Anyways. This boss does a lot of electric attacks, which is a problem. Alright, so main character, we're gonna give Space Badge. Brakihiko will give a Thunder Earring, same with Mitsuru. And Kin shall receive, being he's the lowest level, Thunder Brooch. So that should help with my survivability a decent bit on that. Mitsuru does also have the Insulated Tights, which is a footwear I received from one of the Guardian floor chests in Tartarus. I forget which one. Which brings to a secondary thing. I looked it up because I wasn't finding this anywhere. Yeah, these two, 57 and 51, are gotten from the gem shop right here. Here, sorry.
Hey.
A quick thing that I have not seen anyone point out in either the original or remakes. A little bit of extra dialogue if you try to come back here to where the door was. So, yes. As for the main character, the preparations that I've made are mostly having fused up Rongda. Rongda is, yes, weak to Elec, but with regenerates 2 and 3 plus the accessory for 3, which I'm not sure if it stacks or not. Doesn't really matter right now. It, you know, isn't that worrisome with the Elec attacks that I will potentially tank. The main point is having Reflect Strike, which, yes, Shikioji has, but Shikioji's even less set up for the Regenerate strat, so I went with Rongda. Actually, the second reason why I went with Rongda is specifically because of the Elec weakness. If it's a failed attempt, but I'm fairly sure I can do it, I'll just tank an electric attack, die, restart the battle, instead of having to go all the way back through. I did also fuse up a Ganesha, a level 51 summon, and Titania. I forget what level she was to be able to acquire. I think 50? Well, anyways.
Yes.
Sure.
That's the Shadow's core. The cables are feeding into its body, so it might use the electricity to attack.
What do you mean, might?
Please, be careful.
So, our full moon boss is the Hermit.
This large Shadow's Arcana is the Hermit. Watch out for attacks that use electricity. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
So the Hermit is immune to lightning and wind, which is why I didn't bring Yukari, because she's both weak to lightning and completely useless outside of healing. Neutral to everything else. Obviously immune to insta-kill. And we'll get into his gimmicks as we progress on. I forgot to change people back to act freely, because when grinding, these guys set to direct commands. It's like I brought up earlier. While off-screen grinding, I'm allowing direct commands and main character to do stuff just to speed it up. Because these grinding sessions take hours for a single level. Much less multiple. For example, I needed to go up, I think, 5 or 6 levels to get to this particular point.
Now! How about this?
And like I did make mention, I ain't got the time or willingness after seeing how much time and effort it took for Persona 4 to do, with the rule set being so restrictive even for off-screen. I wasn't allowing it. So I'm allowing it on-screen.
I need your help.
Or I'm allowing it off-screen for this. Just to speed up the grind, because, yeah, Persona 4 had a lot of grinding as well. So, Fuckboy here will use Mazio a few turns until we get him down to about a fourth of his health-ish. Turn my headset down a little.
bad.
Kin, I hope you use Medea-Rama, please. Thank you. I'd much rather you use Medea-Rama going into phase 1.5 than Akihiko spamming Dia. Alright, so we've entered phase 1.5. Phase 1.
The enemy shadow is charging a lot of electricity inside its body. It might be up to something. I'll analyze it on my end as well.
Phase 1 is this guy just spamming Zio or Mazio over and over. Once you've gotten them down to a certain amount of health, he will start charging. We have essentially 2 turns once he initiates charging to break the charge through just raw damage. And the problem with that is if Akihiko is focusing on healing, we do not have the raw damage to break the charge, even without him focusing on healing.
I've got it! The enemy gets stronger by absorbing electrical power.
It's not guaranteed to break the charge. Case in point, right here and now.
To stop the enemy from powering up, you'll need to attack while it's charging.
If all the characters, including Main, were attacking, then it's pretty much a guarantee, but
I need your help! Nemesis!
being that I can only rely on these 3, we gotta make do with what we got.
Let's go!
So, once he's completed charge once, he will start using an attack called Mega Spark, which does, I think, medium elect damage to the entire party.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Go for it! Hecathalea!
Along with a few other attacks such as Swift Strike, Gigantic Fist, and... well, there's the Gigantic Fist. Nice! That's why I gave Reflect, why I wanted Rongda. Specifically for the Reflect Strike, because the physical attacks that he can do are strike, with, you know, both Swift Strike as well as Gigantic Fist.
Never mind.
So I am very shortly going to go into phase 2 here, which is his second charging phase, which I sincerely hope I'm able to, yep, it is.
If we attack it now, we can stop it from powering up.
Hopefully, being that I've got a Theurgy, I'll be able to break the charge, because Akihiko's going to heal himself. I can guarantee that. Circle to Akihiko, Rama, yep. It gets an action. Tetrakarn, that's fine. Fizz Reflect is up, almost done charging. I've got 3 turns left. One for each to break it. Theurgy, this might be enough to break. If not, Mitsuru should do the rest of it. Break the charge? Yes! Okay, I'm good, I'm good. So I managed to beat through phase 2, went right to phase 3. So the way I rate this is basically phases 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, and 4. And how that works is phase 1 is as described, you know, I'm just using Mazio or Zio. Phase 1.5 is it's initiating the charge through dispersing the charge through actually completing the charge. Phase 2 is him initiating the charge again 2.5 is if it successfully gets the charge off, because 2.5 is very dangerous, as it'll gain access to, instead of Megaspark, Gigaspark, which is essentially the equivalent of Maziodyne, with an even higher chance to inflict shock. It's a rough phase that I really hope I am able to skip, specifically for, you know, the fact that it's going to deplete my SP and resources so much quicker. Because I was able to skip that, I'm right on to Phase 3, which is Hermit... Excuse me for a second. Which is Hermit spending each of its turn trying to initiate charge again, until it's got about a fourth of its health left, at which point we go into Phase 4, the final phase.
Now! Go for it!
Now that I've reached Phase 3, I am pretty much guaranteed to make it to Phase 4 pretty well much unimpeded.
The enemy shadow is charging up now.
I may fail to... Okay, the reason why Phase 1 and Phase 1.5 and Phase 2 are so rough is because it's guaranteed to initiate charges at certain health intervals, which decreases the amount of turns that I've got in order to break the charge. With those phases passed, now he's only going to initiate charge. I wish he didn't use that. Now he's only going to initiate charge on his turn, which is a lot easier to break. Every time the charge is broken, though, he will pop a...
The enemy shadow is charging up now.
What's it called? He will pop a Mazio or regular Zio. I think it's more likely to do Mazio though, so... Well, anyways, we're just gonna maintain this up until it's time for, nice crits. Right up until it is time for Phase 4. Which is his desperation move, his death throws, which is going to be the roughest to get through, and why I needed to level up so much, and honestly why I might need to level up more, because the problem is, the last time I tried this, I could have won if the AI didn't refuse to use their fucking theurgies. Because for whatever reason, the AI utterly refuses to use its theurgy when the boss is almost dead. I don't get it. And we're going to be rolling up here soon on Phase 4. It's either 4th health or slightly less than a 4th of its health for its desperation mode. Nice dodge, kid.
I'll show you.
There it is, accelerated charge. So this is Phase 4.
This is different from how it's been charging up till now. It's powered up significantly. Everyone, hang in there.
So, Phase 4 is the worst phase in the battle. Give me a minute, y'all. Alright, sorry about that. Anyways, so, the reason why this phase is so rough is because it's low enough on health that it's not going to use his, that the party members aren't going to use their theurgies.
I need your help.
Case in point, this should put Ken up to, or next turn we'll put Ken up to Theurgy status. Ready to go.
Let's go!
Combine that with, when it's done charging here, it's going to discard Terra Spark, its strongest attack. Guaranteed to kill. Then it's going to do a few regular attacks.
I thought it was a Connor.
Like Swift Strike.
Did some serious damage.
Which does help me if it, you know, brings out.
Now's my cheese.
Okay, are you really making me a fucking liar right now, dude? Really? I was just saying y'all refused to use it. That is why the previous fucking run failed.
I owe you for that.
So it does get multiple attacks each turn. Now that it's initiated its big stuff. Okay, yeah, see, there we go. Now they're refusing to use their fucking Theurgies. And I don't know why. We could guarantee the win right here, right now, if they would just use the Theurgies. But no. Frakahiko's focusing on healing, which is a superfluous thing because even at max health, unless they dodge, they're going to die.
Multiple team members are out of commission.
This should help.
Appreciate it.
And in the meantime, I just gotta hope that I can get the health I
Won't let you
need.
down.
Not the health, the damage I need out. Because, yeah, they're just straight up refusing their fucking Theurgy. Which would guarantee the win. Swift Strikes help, because that's just a little bit extra damage directly to the boss. Looks like I should just barely have it. There it is. Oh, fuck. Defeated the Hermit.
Now I can support you all even better.
Escape route. Return to the entrance of Tartarus.
I can't sense it anymore. Nice work, everyone. Oh, by the way, I think I sensed Junpei-kun earlier. He's back at the dorm, but something felt off. The chairman's there too, so he should be okay, but we should hurry back, just in case.
That was rough, specifically because the AI refused to use Theurgies.
It looks like they've completed their operation.
What? You can tell?
I see it. They're Medea's eyes.
Medea?
My friend.
Chidori?
That's not important. Why didn't you call off the operation? Is your mission worth your life? Dying is what people fear the most, is it not?
Well, I have never actually given anyone orders before. They wouldn't listen to me, even if I tried. You see, I'm not really the one in charge.
So, you were lying earlier? Why? I don't understand.
Hey, can you tell me one thing? Was it all just an act?
Hmm?
The way we met at the station, that cut on your hand, the drawings. Were you just setting me up? Now that I think about it, a real cut wouldn't have disappeared that fast.
That was...
away!
They're back already?
An evoker? She's a persona user?
Medea, come.
Chidori, no! Senpai! Her evoker!
No! Give it back!
Sorry, but we can't let you use this.
What's all the fuss ab... When did she...
Aegis, restrain her.
Understood.
Medea!
I didn't even sense her until now. This is the only thing I can do, and yet...
Even we couldn't sense her. She must have the ability to conceal her presence. I certainly didn't have the slightest clue she was here.
Sure.
I have a number of questions for you. Are you a member of that group called Strega?
I'm not afraid of dying.
Chidori?
Medea, I'm...
It looks like she's too emotionally unstable for an interrogation. Let's check in on her later, after she's had some time to calm down.
I'll go ahead and arrange a hospital room for her. She'll have to be placed under watch, but I'm sure she understands.
Chidori.
Finally, done with the grind. Well, another full moon down, plot thickens. We'll see y'all next time, I guess.